Hello, beautiful people. Utimia here with Muse in Medicine. So I took a little break. I went to Hollister, Indian Canyon, California with my dear sister, Lady Speech. And we had a very ceremonial and somewhat miraculous and kind of crazy time. Very fun, very fitting, very serving to myself as a spiritual, mental, emotional body practitioner. Got to hang out with the beautiful Pan Quetzani, who is in Digimama. Check her out. Check out Lady Speech Sankofa. A lot of really powerful movements toward our indigenous healing medicine, toward our body medicine, toward our connection medicine. So that's what I'm all about, and the beautiful people who are coming to me as patients, as fellow healing type people, are also about reconnecting ourselves to the great divine mystery, to nature, to our own personal understandings of our body and ourself. So I don't know how many of you know much about my work. I've been sharing these videos. There's a few of them, but just as a reminder, so what I do, my maternal lineage is from New Mexico, and we ended up in Denver because of a choice that my great-great-grandmother had to make of doing harm to witches or leaving and never coming back. So we left Tijeras, New Mexico, and that's why I grew up in Denver. There's a lot about that, a lot around that, but since my abuelita, who she didn't like to be called abuelita, made her feel old, she said. So since my grandma passed away about 10 years ago, very soon thereafter, I was gifted my first set of cards, of tarot cards, because grandma, Catholicism and colonization was super huge, so anybody who practiced indigenous medicine was targeted as a witch, targeted as somebody who could be hurt and cursed, or I don't even know. There's a lot to uncover there, but my generation is the generation that is able to come back to the roots of indigenous medicine, of connected medicine, of earth-based medicine, and all of our ancestors had earth-based medicine. We would drum, we would sing, we would dance, we would listen to stories, we would commune, and that was our medicine. In Chinese medicine, I'm a Chinese medicine practitioner, it was the job of the doctor to keep you healthy. And if you got sick, you would treat your people for free. So they would come, periodically, and you would give them their herbs and do everything for preventative medicine. And it was when you got sick that the doctor would have to give you free treatment. So you paid them to keep you well. And if you got sick, you got free treatment because you're not supposed to get sick. So we're slowly moving back to that. And my purpose here is to remind people how to be in tune with their bodies, with their mind, emotion, spirit, physical selves, so that you don't get sick. And if you do get sick, it is a message from your body, from your circumstances, to shift something. So if I get sick, which doesn't happen very often, but when I do get sick, it's usually because I've been pushing myself too much and going too hard and not doing adequate self-care. So when I get sick, I'm like, and I cancel all my patients, and I cancel my life, and I stay home, and I'm sick. I let myself be sick. And when you let yourself be sick, it's over in like 2-3 days. If I have a fever or whatever. Also, fevers are really, really good for the body. So because that's your body's own immune system kicking in. So they've made it so that we believe that any symptoms are bad and to get rid of them, but symptoms are your friends. They're your messages to tell you what you need. So I know a lot of people who take what they call immunosuppressants, which are over the counter, and it's exactly as it sounds. It suppresses your immune system. So if you do this enough, your immune system stops working, and then you're sick all the time, and you're like dealing with a low-grade amount of sickness your whole life. So yeah, check it out, how you can be present in your natural healing. Yesterday, after getting back from my trip, I've been feeling a little like down, and then my dear loved friend had a birthday, so I went out and stayed out really late. So yesterday, one of the things I did all day long was drink elderberry and nettle tea with a little bit of cinnamon. So a little bit of cinnamon warmed my lower jaw, warmed my primordial fire, if you will, like the basis for all of my life that exists right here. Ren 4. Sorry, I'm at the Growhaus right now. It's dancey time at the Growhaus. Every Monday, come to the Growhaus. They do a food line. Now that it's spring, summertime, there's going to be a lot more fresh produce that they're giving away. It's generally for the 80216 area code, but if there's leftovers, they will share. And I come here and I do consultas de la medicina natural y ancestral, so consultations for natural and ancestral medicine. It's all on the Growhaus, all free, and I do it in bilingually, so si necesita ayuda con whatever. I'm a Chicana, I have a hard time with my Spanish and English, but I do my best, and that's what we all have to do. Okay, so anyways, I had my nettle tea, and cinnamon warms the lower jaw. The nettles are full of iron, full of, like, they're like more healthful than spinach as far as nutrients go. Super, super dark in color, really, really good for the immune system. I have a friend who only uses nettle tea for her allergies. Helps a lot. If you find nettles in nature, they will sting you, which is kind of fun actually to get stung by nettles if you're somebody like me. And then elderberry is one of the most amazing natural what do they call it? Antigens. Availability of your system to build its own immunity. And it's super dark. So I was drinking this like black tea, super great for your kidneys, super great for your blood body, all day yesterday. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of, hey, I'm back, yo, what's up? Come to the Growhaus. This is an amazing place. I'll let you check it out. Let's see. So there's like a classroom right there. We do yoga classes. There's the food tables. There's my little consulta table. I got my little altar going on. They have music. There's classes here. It's just a really wonderful community organization to support. I've done a video with it before. Support your community organizations. Go to a place that makes you feel good. Be present with your healing. And healing looks like community. And healing looks like good food. And healing looks like talking about your problems. Healing looks like being present for yourself when you're going through it, when you're tired, when you're angry, when you're sad, when you're sick, and just being there and really stewarding yourself with love and compassion through that. There was definitely some stewarding of love and compassion I had to do over this last week, which is part of the reason I haven't been present in my videos, because I take care of myself when I need to take care of myself, and that's part of how I can show up and take care of my community. So take care of yourself, people. Love yourself. Be present with yourself. Please feel free to give me questions, ask me about pretty much anything that you're dealing with health-wise, and I'll have at least a little something to say about it, and some hands-on activities that can also be helpful. So once again, this is Muse in Medicine. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, share with your friends. Much amor. Peace.